they are in need of love and reassurance. The Lord gave me a dream, and in that dream, I saw my husband. He was pacing out, and he was a little bit upset as he was walking back and forth, back and forth. He made a statement, and his statement was, if it doesn't happen in 4 days, it will never happen. My reaction to his statement was very dismissive, as I didn't necessarily agree with what he had to say, because deep inside I knew that his time frame was not God's perfect timing. Next, I stood by his side and put my arm around his waist, kind of like giving him a hug, and I tippy-toed to get to his ear because obviously he's taller than me. And I said to him, I love you so much. I just don't know how much longer I will wait for you. After he had heard what I said, his body language changed and he responds very positive, almost like he melted down inside just by hearing those words. And so he grabbed his hand and reached out to mine, and then I woke up. So after I woke up, immediately something came to mind. About 2 years ago, I had a dream with him, and him and I were in a car. We were going somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but I had made the remark, can you believe that after 4 years, we are back together? And that was it. Now, back then, the Lord had not given me the dream interpretation gift. So I kind of took that dream as like, whatever, maybe it is going to take 4 years for us to get back together. And that was it. Now, since number 4 has been a significant number in both dreams, I went ahead and looked it up in the Strong Concordance, Hebrew meaning, and this is what I came across. In the sense of want, especially in feeling. In want, needy, chiefly poor, needy person, subject to oppression and abuse, needing help. Needy, poor, beggar, poor man, beggar, man, needy. So the Holy Spirit brought revelation about the prodigals mainly, because this is taking place with prodigals, and they are in a deprived state of their emotions or with their emotions. They are in a major need and want to feel loved. This is a desperate need that has been going on in their emotions, right? So their emotions have been subject to oppression due to their own pride. So there is a common denominator with prodigals, and it is pride, miscommunication, running, obviously. And that is because the spirit of Leviathan takes over these people, this woman and this men that are running, that have become rebellious and do not want to abide into the covenant of marriage. Okay, so they have not allowed themselves to feel, because they have worked so hard to get over you. But the Lord has not allowed this to happen, because this is a God-ordained situation. This is a God-ordained union, God-ordained marriage. So the Lord will never allow them to get over you. And this is a battle that they've been fighting against. Even though many of them have embraced into counterfeits, you're still in the back of their mind, because the counterfeit was not meant to be with them. Okay, the counterfeit was meant to serve a purpose, a plan in this whole ordeal. However, the feelings that they have for you have remained in the back of their mind. Okay, so but the Lord is saying that they have come to a dead end, and this is all God's doing. And they need help in a sense. They need reassurance. They require something that is essential and very important to them, which is to know if your love remains. So the Lord gave me 1 Samuel 2:8, and it says, He lifts the needy from the ash heap to make them sit with princes and inherit a seat of honor. These prodigals are getting ready to come home. And this is the year of the prodigal. This is the year of godly ordained unions. And I have been stressing this heavily in the last, I will say, 3 to 4 videos. Okay, so the Lord is raising them up to a higher position or level. He's moving them to a different position, because once they come to you, even though they might not be fully transformed, there are going to be things that you guys were still, work together and heal together as a couple. The Lord is shifting their position, right? Shifting their mindset, and He's uplifting their emotions. In those moments where they feel so sad, where they feel almost depressed, the Lord comes through the Holy Spirit and lifts up their emotions. So when they make a comeback, the Lord wants you to love on them. Okay, standing spouse. And this love has to come with the love of Christ. He has already equipped you with deposits to love them through Him. Love them through Christ, just as Christ will love the church. And I understand that is kind of like the role of the man to love his wife, but you as a wife, you have to be caring, you have to be understanding, you have to be compassionate, you have to have empathy, because majority of these prodigals come from a very wounded childhood where love was taken away from them. Okay, so the Lord is entrusting you to love them and to be compassionate and understanding with their needs.